Hey everybody, I have a video here for you today, and one thing I don't probably do as much of as I should is share news stories when they have to do with the archaeological world and finds that were made, but I want to just fill you in on a story that came out about a week ago, I guess, and it comes from this area of the UK, a place called Teesside, and this is just the general area of Teesside. I'm not sure exactly where this archaeological work is going on, but this is the area it is located in. But I want to jump over to a story from Gazette Live here, and the title of this is "It Predates Stonehenge, Spectacular Discovery of Teesside's Oldest House is Confirmed." Being nearly 6,000 years old makes it the oldest house on Teesside and potentially the oldest Neolithic house in Yorkshire. And this article has a video attached, and I'm just going to play just a tiny part of it here.
The site of a building which I'm calling Teesside's oldest house. It dates from the Neolithic period. They're the first farmers around about 3000 BC. But this is even earlier than that. This dates to about 3900 to 3700 BC. We're looking at a building, certainly the earliest Neolithic building in Yorkshire, that is buried below the ground. There's nothing to see here at ground level. We found it during a programme of excavations in the summer of 2016. It is pottery, flint tools and weapons, traces of the walls and floor surfaces, seeds, hazelnuts that are telling us about the lifestyle, how people lived, what they ate. And we've got.
Well, that is just a little bit of that video, and I will leave the link below if you want to watch the whole thing. But I have done videos where Google Earth videos where I kind of explored the region around Stonehenge and other regions around the UK and found a lot of stuff that is underneath the earth, and I think what he said is very important there. If you go back almost 6,000 years, what you're going to find is below the present level of today's earth or land. You know, we are living on top of remains of a history of humans that goes back, we have no idea how far back. But I think this is a very cool find, and 6,000 years ago is a long time ago to be finding a house. And I'm just going to read a little. It says, "The results are in, and the discovery of what's thought to be Teesside's oldest house has been confirmed. Earlier this year, Dr. Steve Sherlock and fellow Teesside Archaeological Society members were excavating at a known site near Loftus when he found evidence of a house, a very old house. They have been trying to find evidence of a pottery kiln after a substantial Roman building was found nearby in 2013. Instead, they found an oval house buried deep into the ground. Hazelnut shells and other items found during the dig were sent off to experts at the Scottish University's Environmental Research Centre. And after using radiocarbon dating techniques, they've now confirmed the house dates from between 3942 BC and 3706 BC. Being nearly 6,000 years old makes it the oldest house on Teesside and potentially the oldest Neolithic house in Yorkshire. It's even older than Stonehenge. And that is if they actually know how old Stonehenge is. It says, "Now Dr. Sherlock," and isn't that a perfect name for archaeologists working in the UK? "Now Dr. Sherlock is looking forward to the spring when he can return to the site to try to find out more about some of our earliest Teesside ancestors." He said, "It's a spectacular discovery." And I think that is a very cool discovery. You're finding a fairly large house buried in the ground, and it just opens up the possibility of just many, many different things found underneath the surface of the land. And if we are looking for a civilization that has not been documented by the standard model of history, we have to go down in the earth. It's below our feet, and this article just proves that fact. The history of humans is much more complex than we can ever imagine. I will leave these links below. Hope you thought this was interesting, and you all have a nice day.